JP, Jestin Porter. What did you see in him? I mean, 15 points a game. I think he scored 41 points in one game, 8 for 8 threes, which is where you guys wanted to improve also at the three-point shooting. What do you see about him that excites you as somebody to contribute?
Yeah, I think JP is certainly a guy that makes baskets. I mean, he's one of those guys that, can get hot quickly. We need that. We need guys that can help us space the floor. Experienced player, had a lot of success throughout his college career. I think has grown as a player that way.
Just growing up, I've always been I had a scoring mentality growing up, and I played with a lot of guys, and I watched a lot of guys too that just, can score the ball real well, and I think I take my game and get pieces from Damian Lillard, and driving to the goal, John Morant, a lot of figure out like Donovan Mitchell as well, kind of shorter guys that can put the ball in the hoop very well.
The irony in that story is that obviously Sean Dixon recruited JP to Middle Tennessee State and then left to come to Clemson. So it was fun during the recruiting process, talking to his mom and dad and JP both, like, Coach, you still going to be here? You're not going somewhere else, are you? You did this to me once. But obviously we had the inside track on JP. Sean did a great job recruiting him to Middle. And then I think it was, it was pretty easy for Sean to convince him, hey, we have a need for you here at Clemson. Would you want to come? And he did.
You made about 3 threes per game, but you made 8 threes in a few games. That was pretty impressive. 1,000 points in 3 seasons. 41 points in one game. Is that right? Was that your season high or career high over there at Middle Tennessee?
Yes, sir.
What was going on that day as far as when you can get up to that scoring level?
That day I'm not sure. I mean, I was just in a moment. I didn't know I didn't miss a shot or a three-pointer until, I guess, the end of the game. My coach was like, you didn't miss a three-pointer or you missed like one shot this game. I was like, I wasn't sure. We was playing against a great team, UTEP University, and they're very known for their defense and their denial and defense. So it was kind of a hard game. We went into, I believe, double overtime as well, and just stay composed and just stay right during the game.
I think it was 8 for 8 from 3.
Yes, sir.
In that game. Woo!
Sean was always very honest with him during the recruiting process, and what he told him about Coach McDevitt at Middle Tennessee and what his role would be is what it turned out. And he obviously had a great career there and had a lot of success. And so I think when he called and asked, hey, what would it be like at Clemson? Coach Dixon was, again, very honest about what our needs are at Clemson, what our situation was like, what playing for me is like. And so, we got on the phone. Obviously, just like all recruitments during the portal, it's pretty fast. And when you have an inside, track like that, you pretty much get it done quickly. So it really wasn't much of a recruitment. It only took about a week or two to kind of get it done.
What is somebody who comes from junior college, Middle Tennessee to Clemson, how do you think that journey makes you a better player by not skipping any steps to reach this point?
I feel like it just made me a tougher player overall. I'll say just coming from JUCO, just starting off in JUCO, it was a stepping stone for me, I'll say, coming in there, not as a younger player, not knowing what I'm finna get into, not knowing the type of grind JUCO is. And, I'm blessed to be at this point I'm at today because coming from the living area, JUCO, to eating habits in JUCO, to Middle Tennessee, now to Clemson, it's just like, I always knew I could do it. I just had to put the work in as well. But I feel like a lot of JUCOs are getting a lot of more attention because, they change a lot of stuff with NCAA, but the biggest jump, I would say, the practices for sure. The practices, the facilities, the access to a lot of different things, and just having a lot of coaches on the staff. And JUCO, I believe, is probably two coaches, 3 coaches max, I believe. And now I have a lot of coaches and I have mentors as well, and they can talk to me. I can hear different stuff from other coaches as well. So Coach T-Mac, when I came here, I didn't really know who Coach Terrell McIntosh. I didn't know who he was at first. And once I seen the history he had here at Clemson, what he did for the Clemson community, I was like, wow. And so he's been in my ear a lot, making sure I'm straight, make sure I'm doing the right things, make sure I'm improving on certain parts of my game, Just listening from him, because, he's been through where I want to get to. And so this is great, man. Just him being around, too, is great. He, tells me a lot of things different guys did here and how they play out of offense, how they're successful and everything, so, yeah.
And what's been the thing about Coach T-Mac, or what has he helped you understand through his journey, do you think?
Really, he was just telling me, like, do what you do best. Like, because I'm trying to be more of, like, a passer sometimes. And he was like, hey, man, do what you do best and everything else is going to fall in place.
You know, we have a lot of guys that have kind of gone from a lower level of Division I. And I do think there's an appreciation. I think there's a hunger to, like, challenge yourself against the best. And certainly when you play in the ACC, you're going to have to compete at a very high level against, you know, future NBA players. And so a guy like JP, who's had some success at middle, wanted to test himself against higher level competition. He's going to get that opportunity this year.
It's just crazy. Just looking back, it's like all the hard work I put in is just like paying off. You know, just walking into a JUCO, we had an exhibition game not too long ago. Just walking in there, just feeling the energy around, just looking around, like, dang, like, you know, I'm making it right now. You know, I'm not fully there yet, but I'm on the way there. You know, I'm getting closer. And, you know, walking to a JUCO arena, it's like you would probably have, I don't know, 40 people there to 100. And next thing you know, you got thousands in the building and come here. So it's very surreal.
So how does that change, or does it change? I mean, it's really hard to imagine until you're actually out there, but the emotions that are going through you, or the excitement, have you thought about how to harness that? If you're going off for 41 points here, it's going to be a little different, you know, than in junior college, but have you thought about how you're going to manage the emotions of a bigger stage like that?
I'll say just playing at Middle Tennessee, from JUCO to Middle Tennessee, my first year there, it was a lot of, you know, what you were saying, emotions and anxiety and stuff like that coming in my couple games. But once I got used to it, it kind of felt back normal. It kind of felt like I was playing in JUCO in high school again once I got used to it. You know, it's a different type of offense here at Clemson, so, you know, finding my spots out the offense, you know, finding my ways to score in different, you know, variety of ways, and going off my confidence as well. I feel like a bigger defender or like a longer defender, it doesn't really matter. I feel like I can do what I do best on any given day.
And what is your family like? I mean, how is your family impacted? I'd imagine they're some of your biggest believers.
Oh, definitely.
You know, when you know, take a somewhat unconventional route, but I guess these days it's not that unconventional. What is your family like as far as support? Like siblings, parents, how is that?
I have a big family, but, you know, my family, we're like very, very, like, real close. So it's, I mean, we talk every single day. I talk to my mom every day, my dad every day, and my brother and sister as well. It's just like they believe in me as much as I believe in myself. So that drives me even more to, you know, get to where I want to be. It's like, dang, they see where I came from JUCO to Middle Tennessee to Clemson. They just like, hey, you're doing it. You can keep doing it. You know. Nothing, what can stop you now?
If you look back on, you know, this season, let's say in 6 months, what would be like some things that you were like, okay, this marked a successful season, either personally or for the team?
I just got one big goal: make that run in the tournament and try to win it all. That's all I got for you. That would be a successful season for me. It'd be like I've never been to an NCAA tournament, so just getting there, you know, having a big run there, that would be great. That's all I ask for.